Happy New Year, guys. It's 2025. 2025. New you, new year, new resolution, new friends, new dreams, new everything. Hmm? So, today I wanted to talk about my education journey. I posted a video December last year when I was celebrating my end of semester exams after having completed them. So, then there is a friend of mine who called me and we're having a conversation about that. Actually, we've been having this conversation for quite some time. She has wanted to advance her education, but she hasn't been able to make the final decision, actually, to really implement that dream of hers. You're not alone, darling, because it has taken me a lot of time to really make this final decision of going back to school. It has taken me 10 years. Ever since I left campus, I've been having this dream of going back to school, advancing my education, because I want to be a career woman. Do you know what it means to be a career woman? First of all, you're supposed to be having the books. That's number one. You're supposed to have the experience. You might have the experience, but if you don't have the right books, the right academics, then it might be hard for you. So I've been wanting to go back for the last 10 years. I remember my first application for this particular course was in 2019. How many years ago? 5-6 years ago. So I applied, and fortunately I was given the opportunity. I was admitted for that particular course that I'm doing, and I came up with very many excuses. I'm like, Julie, you think you can manage? You know, as humans, we always have very many excuses. So I was like, you know what, I'm going next year. So they usually give you 3 years to make sure that once you apply, they give you a time frame of 3 years. You have to undertake the course within 3 years. So I had that thing. I was like, 2019, by the time it's 2023, 2022, I think I will have enrolled. So that was at the back of my mind. Little did I know that it was actually not the case. So 2019, I came up with excuses. I didn't enroll. So 2021, 2021 I was more serious than 2019. But when I was supposed to enroll, we were still having the effects of COVID-19. The classes were now online, and I came up with very many excuses of, I'm not going to understand if it's an online training or online course. I came up with very many excuses, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just wait for COVID-19 to cease down, then I can go back to school. You see the excuses? You see the devil? The devil was talking to me. Instead of listening to God, I was listening to the devil. You see what the devil can do? We bind you, the devil. So I came up with very many excuses, and unfortunately, I did not enroll that year. So years went by. It was 2020 to 2023. So last year in 2024, I made up my mind. I prayed about it. I asked God. I'm like, God, I've been having this dream of mine for now close to 10 years. What should I do? Please change my mindset. Please. I started begging God. But then the answer was with me. It was within me. It was myself. You know, so I gathered the strength, I applied, and I told myself, Julie, this is the last time I'm applying for this course. This is the last time. So I applied, good enough. I was admitted. We applied in January of 2024, and we were admitted in May 2024, that very year, because I was supposed to begin in July of 2024. So they gave me the course. Then I was like, I sat down with myself. And I talked to myself. I said, Julie, you've been coming up with excuses since 2019. So this is the only chance you've got. Years are going by. You're aging. You by the time you're like maybe 35 or 30 something or 30, your aspirations will have changed. So I'm like, I sat down and I'm like, Julie, you know what? I have to go and I do this course. You guys. I made that bold decision. I gave myself some time. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go and I do this course. Actually, I'm going to test the waters. That's what people say. I'm going to test the waters. So when we started lectures, I went, but I didn't have like this intention of staying. I was like, let me see how it goes. If the course is hard, then I'm dropping out. That's what I told myself. I even told my discussion group mates, I'm like, you know what? If this thing is hard and I cannot manage it, I'm dropping out. Then they kept on encouraging me. They kept on talking to me. They're like, Juliet, by the time you make that bold decision of coming to attend lectures for the first 1 month, then you can use that same energy to complete that course. So I tested the waters, and I'm like, then the first test came. We sat our first test, and I thought I had failed. I was like, no, this is a push factor for me to abandon this course. I've even failed the test. Why should I pay my money when I'm just failing tests? But surprisingly, you guys, God does his own things. They brought back the results, and I had performed really well. And I'm like, Julie, you can do it. I gathered the courage. I paid the percentage amount that was required before they could register. So I paid that amount of money. And that's how I stayed in the course. And that's how I finished my first semester. So for you who is struggling to make that final decision, please have the right mindset. At least try, but never fail to try. Like me, I tried, because I said to myself, I'm just going to give it 1 month. I'm going to test the waters for 1 month. That was trying. It was trying in itself. So you might be there saying, no, this thing is hard, I cannot do it. My dear, you can do it. It has taken me 10 good years to make this decision. So, but anyway, I'm saying what I'm saying is that you can do it if you have the right mindset, if you use the right strategy. What do I mean strategy? The right plan, work plan. You can call it a work plan. You can call it planning what you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve it. Because for me, I have weekend classes, and I'm a weekend person. So I sat down, I'm like, I'm just going to sacrifice this 1 year to make sure that I attend classes on weekends, which is not my thing, because I work from Monday to Friday. So the only time I have to rest is weekend. Now my weekend is gone. So how am I going to balance the activities that I've been doing over the weekend with school? So I came up with a work plan, a weekend work plan that works for me, and how I was going to balance my things. So you guys, it's not easy. It has taken me 10 good years. And finally, I've made that decision, and I'm in the process of really achieving my dream, my aspiration of what I've had for the last 10 years. So you can as well do it. So next time I'll be coming here, I'll be sharing with you my experience while doing this particular course that I'm doing. Even I'm going to share with you the details of the course that I'm currently pursuing, where I'm currently pursuing it from. So stay tuned for next time. Bye.